Hi, my name's Rob Forster, and at the time of this recording I've actually been with Clean Easy for 20 years. What I'm hopefully going to show you now in just a few minutes is how to make money with Clean Easy. Basically, in a nutshell, we make our money two different ways. We make commission on anything we do with the catalogues ourselves, and there's various different ways of doing that, and with the online shop that we now have. And also, we make a bonus every month based on how well our little team perform. Now, it's up to you how many people you might want to introduce into your team. And when I say team, it can just be people, friends, family, or people from a little advert that you might have placed in a local shop window or something like that, or an advert online. But basically, very, very simple concept. This simple system has took me from absolutely broke, earning less than £1,000 a month in 1993, when I joined, through to now a business which turns over millions, and obviously an income to match. Now, in a nutshell, what we're looking to build here is a royalty income, an ongoing residual income, the kind of income that most people could never even dream of. It's the kind of income that people would get from writing books or writing a song, and every single month they still receive an income based on what they did. Now, I'll just run through how the money's made. If we look at step one, let's say this was you, and you did about £600 worth of orders in the month. Now, some people do 10 times that. We literally have a couple of people in our team, 2 or 3 of the top retailers in our team do around about £8,000 a month personal retail. Now that's extreme, not many people do that sort of figure, but if you do about £600 worth of business, you'd earn about £124, and that's your business getting up and running. The simple way to do that is just to hand out catalogues to friends and family. Some people deliver them around their local area, or we have this fantastic online shop now, so if you pass out the link to your online shop, you can literally receive orders from up and down the country from friends and relatives who might go on your online shop and place an order. Now, we make commission on what we do there. With any orders that we take ourselves, you get a commission based on that. It's a very, very simple system, and that's getting your business up and running. That's step one. Now, I'm just going to show you now on step two how you can actually double your income, but without actually doing much more yourself. Now, here's you again. Let's say you did about £600 again. That's just dealing with a few customers who are now starting to buy from you on a regular basis. Again, you'd make £124 based on the £600 that you did. But over the course of that month, let's say you've introduced your friend, and they do £600 worth of business, and then somebody perhaps from an advertisement. Could be a simple shop window advert that you place in your local newsagent. A sales rep was passing by, he read the advert, requested some more information, you either sent him some information in the post or online, whichever way you did it, and he decides he'd like to get involved, and he could be up in Newcastle. So now you've got a friend locally, and then the chap from and his girlfriend who are saving up to get married up in Newcastle. Let's say that they do £600 each. So effectively, you've now just expanded your business. It's like a little mini franchise, if you like. You've now got 2 people now who are doing Clean Easy because of you. Now, the company will recognise that. In fact, each and every month from now on, forever, because you were the link that brought in that extra business, because you were the extra link that brought in that business, Clean Easy now has an £1,800 team turnover because of you. You're doing 600, and your 2 new people are doing 600. So your little team's now doing £1,800 team turnover. Now, for that, you'd get an extra £146 bonus. So this month, you've done no more than you did last month, about 600, but you've doubled your money. You've more than doubled your money. In fact, you'll earn this month around about £270 a month. And that's for just a few hours a week of you doing your little bit. Now, let's just take this on another step. Let's say in 3 months' time, 6 months' time, it could be 18 months' time. There's no race, there's no target. It's entirely up to you. Now, let's say step 3. You've now got some regular customers. You've got people who, each time you go back, they're ordering from you. So let's say you're now doing about £1,000 a month yourself. And you've now introduced your friend, a neighbour, your cousin, some people off advertisements, a work colleague. Let's just say for this example, you've got about 10 people in your little team, and those 10 people are all doing about the same as you, about £1,000 a month each. Well, very, very simply, if you've got a little team doing £11,000 team turnover, plus your, well, £11,000 team turnover in total, there's your 1,000 plus the 10 people that's doing 1,000. On that, you're going to receive your retail commission on the little bit that you've done yourself, but you've also now got bonus based on your team turnover. Now, Clean Easy wouldn't have that business if it wasn't for you. So basically, in a nutshell, you get a slice of the profit, if you like. It's almost like a profit sharing scheme, if you look at it like that. Clean Easy are going to give you a slice of the profit because you brought in that extra business. And in that little example there, £11,000 team turnover, you'd be picking up now around about £1,234 a month. Now what's exciting about that is it's actually now sort of a full-time wage for something that you're just doing in your spare time. Because really all you're doing, if you just look at the £1,000, all you're doing is probably looking after 25 or 30 customers every week. And those 25 or 30 customers are spending on average £10, that's all. If 25 customers per week spend £10, that's £250 a week you're putting through, and you did that for 4 weeks, there's £1,000. And if everyone else just copied that very, very simple system, you can see now how the volume could begin to grow. Now that simple system is all I've shown people for the last 20 years. Step 1, Step 2, Step 3. It really is that simple. But the exciting thing is there's no limit to how much you can earn. Step 3, you don't just have to stop. You can introduce more than 10 people. The people that you've introduced can introduce people. Obviously, the percentages get smaller that you're going to earn, but you're going to get a percentage of your total team turnover, and it goes on and on and on, and it's paid monthly, month in, month out. Another really interesting thing worth pointing out here is that even if you couldn't do your 1,000 yourself, say you were ill or you'd been on holiday or you'd had work commitments or family commitments, you'd still earn around about £900 because your team turnover was still around £10,000 even without you. Like I say, I've been doing it now since 1993, and we've built up an incredible income across those years. Now, just moving it on one more step further. Let's say a few years down the road now, we'll call this Step 4. Let's say you've still got about the same business, about £11,000 with about 10 people, so you've duplicated that again. You've got that going on still. You're still making about £1,234. But let's, for this example, just show that about 5 of your people, 5 of the people that you introduced, have now gone on to build something similar. So your friend's now got a £10,000 business, your cousin's now built a £20,000 business, maybe your next door neighbour had joined and he's now gone on to build a £10,000 team business. Somebody from a little advert or a little flyer or something like that, they have gone on and built a £10,000 or a £20,000 business. So just using the example of 5 people who literally copy what you did in Step 3, and perhaps take it even a little bit further than that, if you've got pretty much what you had in Step 3 yourself going on anyway, that would bring you in about £1,234 a month. And in this example here, if 5 people have copied you and a couple of other people have done a little bit more, you can see from this small example, you now have a business that's turning over about £81,000 a month. And for that, you're picking up £1,234 on your personal sales group, Step 3 if you like. You're picking up now on the business that you've built on those 5 bigger legs about £3,000 a month, just over 3. So in total, you're now earning around about £4,384 a month in this example here. Now that's about £57,000 a year from something that you're just doing in your spare time. Now, over the last few years, like I say, it's 20 years for me now at the time of this recording. Over the last few years, we've helped many, many people across our team, up and down the country, achieve incomes like this. There is so much success available with Clean Easy, it's absolutely incredible. What I would suggest you do is speak to the person who directed you to this video, speak to that person, get some more information, ask for a look at some of the press articles that are available, because there are people up and down the country that have actually been featured in national and local newspapers as well, showing incredible successes. Anyway, I hope you found that helpful.